I wasn't picking up enough twigs. That is something that I was constantly kind of struggling to find. So I need to do a better job of that this time. Let's carry on, or rather start over, and try and map out this world. Some pig houses over here. So coming back to what I think Tyler said earlier about advice for this, get get the monsters of the world doing the work for you. So you can see that I've managed to pick up some spider glands and some web there, because yeah, the pigs have been fighting spiders, and then the spiders will always lose that fight. Um, that's definitely something that we want to do. Eventually, we'll find like a tier 3 spider's web and put it in the middle of a bunch of pig houses, and then that'll just be a constant web farm, essentially. Yeah, get the monsters of the world doing the work for you. So I'm being a bit more gung-ho with collecting resources this time, rather than just trying to map the world out, trying to get as many as possibly can. So doing really well for twigs, not so much for hay, and pretty much nothing on the food front. We will want to address that soon. I think once I've got a full stack of saplings, I will stop picking them up. Got no materials to make any tools either, so that's again something we'll want to address pretty quickly. Walk the coastline. More pig houses. What would you say is your favorite game of all time? Of all time, that's tricky. Oh, very, very tricky. I mean, I'm big into kind of crafting, management, building games like Don't Starve, but um, yeah, I suppose we'd have to go by genre, really. Like, if we're talking AAA games, I don't know. I mean, God of War is one of the games that I stream on my channel, so it's definitely up there. I think it's phenomenally written and really, really good, engaging gameplay. If we're going for kind of building management games, I don't know, a retro cut, maybe Theme Hospital, but there's much better or deeper games than that these days. So I'm quite partial to Surviving Mars. I think that's a great game. Really, really kind of deep mechanics there. Um, I know it's a really tricky one. Really tricky one. Um, we don't have any flint yet. Oh, actually, we're about to get some. Get rid of all that. Try and pick up that flint before the spider attacks. Um, hmm. Favorite game of all time? Such a tough one. Such a tough question to answer. Um, keep thinking. I'll try and think out loud. Um, how about for you, Tyler? What are some of your favorite games of all time? that pickaxe. Oh yeah, Oblivion's a good one. I've played more of Skyrim than I did of Oblivion. In fact, I've played Skyrim a lot, but yeah, Oblivion, great game too. Can be sneaky. Oh no, right. Use the trap. Stop that spider from. Yeah. Oh, just got an actual spider on me. Not something you could do in the base game. You'd end up just getting monster meat or a spider gland or whatever. In terms of the game that I've probably spent the most time playing, you can just kill him. Yeah, why not? Get some more spider's web. Yeah, in terms of the game that I have spent far more time in than any other game, that award probably goes to DC Universe Online. I am a massive, massive, massive DC fan. Yeah, I'm quite the fanboy. Oh, let's make sure we've got that light before nightfall. Timing. Yeah, the the DC Online game. As I say, I'm a huge, huge fan of DC. So yeah, that was always going to be a good game for me. I've played it on and off since its creation back in 2011 when it launched, maybe 2010. Yeah, it's been around for a good long time now, and I've not played it constantly throughout that time, but it's good in that they're still creating content for it, and it's still got a pretty big player base, whether you're playing it on PC or PlayStation. Yeah, it's still doing pretty well. So yeah, in just purely in terms of the number of hours I've put into a game, probably DC. Is it my favorite? No, definitely not. There's other games that I've enjoyed far more. Okay, so we've found the swamp biome. Oh god, not a good start. So just need to be careful of the tentacles. They are rather nasty. Oh no, move. Make sure we get those reeds. So you can see the tentacles. You can see like little bubbles in the ground. That will tell you that the tentacles are nearby. But I don't think we need many reeds. I think maybe 6. We need them for a bird cage, which we'll try and prototype at some point. One more set of reeds and then I'll get out of the swamp. Dead. They're waiting to attack. Yeah, we'll just leave all of this now and ignore it. Try and get out of the swamp. Those are the little bubbles I was talking about. If I walk over there, tentacles will pop up. So just keep an eye out for those little bubbles on the ground as you're going through the swamp biome. Because, yeah, the swamp biome is probably one of the deadliest. Between the merms, which are kind of like gross pigs, swampy pigs, shall we say. There's also the tentacles as well, and they hit really, really hard. However, they're also very, very good weapons as well. If you can get the merms kind of attacking the spikes, the spiky tentacles, the spike tentacles can become weapons. They're very, very useful. Oh, 8 reeds for a birdcage. Thank you for that. So I do need to get a couple more. Thank you very much, Tyler. So just be very careful, because the merms will be living in these decrepit houses. Build a might help if I actually equipped it. Go. Some twigs and some pigskins. Ooh, one more as well. Need to get out of this swamp now because we're nearing the end. Well, we're nearing the middle of day 2. What we really need to be doing is finding some trees to chop down. So we've got R8 reeds now, so we definitely don't need to worry about the swamp biome any longer. Make use of the roads. The roads always tend to lead to some of the bigger, the more important kind of points of interest on the map. These brick roads almost always lead to the Pig King, so that's why I'm following the brick road. Oh, no, looks like it's actually going round in a circle. Yeah, I just need to get out of this swamp biome, so I am going to keep northeast. Don't have a lot in the way of food either. All. Let's follow this road. I have still got time, but so time is quickly running out. So there, those are the merms. Yeah, gross looking pigs. Okay, let's get some. Oh, helped if I'd have actually let them complete that. So this is the killer bee area. Don't want to get too close to those, as it will send out other nasty red bees out to get us. Okay, with berry bushes and some carrots, and I think that this is actually probably a good place to make a camp and try and. In fact, yeah, we do have some gold. Good. Just get a little bit more. So in fact, no, we can. Oh no, the food is pretty dire at this stage, so I am just going to build the campfire as quick as possible. So let's get the axe, chop down a tree. Oh dear. Let's drop the rocks for now, because oh no, we will actually need the rocks for the campfire. Oh dear. Let's drop the twigs for now. Drop, pick up the rocks, build a campfire as quick as possible, because I am about to start taking damage because I've not eaten. Okay, let's. Oh no, don't eat. Cook. No. In my haste, I'm making mistakes. Oh, come on, cook. Thank you. It's also berries. Excellent. Let's fill up. That'll do. In fact, that will have to do. But nothing more. So let's make use of this campfire. Use the light from it to do a couple of things. So let's do the alchemy machine stuff that we started to do before I met my timely demise. So for that, we'll need to chop a few more trees. Axe. Don't need any more twigs because we've got more than full stack. So let's just ignore twigs for now. In fact, trees are of a higher priority. Need a lot more grass though. Come on, stay still. I might actually have to start playing this with a pad rather than mouse and keyboard. It's the pad is a little bit easier to use because it's all kind of like context sensitive buttons, whereas with the mouse I've got to make sure that I'm clicking exactly on the tree, otherwise he starts moving around and it misses things. Just makes life a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. I'm looking. I know I've got an old box pad somewhere around to dig it out of one of the many boxes. In fact, do you know what? Oh no, I actually I really have to do the science machine stuff now because I've got, as you can see, the inventory is just like completely crammed with rubbish. So I need to actually start clearing some of that out, and the way that we can clear some of that out is by prototyping stuff. So still going to need a few more logs yet. Axe on the go. Let's go back over to our machine and refine. How many more boards do we need? One more board and then 2 sets of cut stone. But of course, can't actually hold that. So, got a little bit of damage. So let's just use that up. So we need to find stone. We'll drop those rocks for now because that's in the way. What else do we need to craft? We need a backpack. So let's get one of those. We need got the hammer. It's just Need some doodads. We need 2 of those, I believe. Just check. 2 doodads. 2 more cut stone now. So actually, we need those rocks back because we don't have any. Okay. Let's see if we can find some rocks. Where would they be? Not far at all. Away. Axe. Another. More. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna have to smash the normal ones then. Let's see. So should be able to do 2 of those. We can indeed. Extra flint as well. Okay, heading back to Science Machine. We can prototype the alchemy engine, and then I think it's if you right click it, it's just stored, but it's taken all of the resources that's required for it out. So that's good. Don't think we're going to be able to make a hambat, despite the fact that we do have the pig skins. We don't have any large meat to make it from. So instead, we'll have to go with a spear. So craft some rope and got a spear so we can at least do some damage now. Okay, the things that I don't need. Oh, in fact, the reeds we can get rid of completely by prototyping the survival. Where is the bird cage? I have a feeling I actually need to place the oh dear. There we go. Slight panic mode there. Let's just build a second one. Put that carrot and just eat it straight off. Okay, let's just get the reeds out of the way then. Merge those twigs together. Silk out of the way. Get the gold nuggets out of the way. Let's put all of the tools down towards this end. Okay, a bit more organised now. Only a bit, but yeah, more organised. Got the hammer. Do we really need a shovel? I suppose we can get the additional logs out of the ground. So yeah, let's build shovel. So you can dig up the tree stumps, and that will give you an extra log. So we're on to day 4. Really not done nearly as much as I would have liked at this stage. I am hammer this Symes machine. Gather back some of those resources, and let's be off. I think I've crafted pretty much all the things I could want to at the moment. Probably should have prototyped some rope. Oh no, I did prototype some rope. Yeah, safe on that front. Again, I think just collecting as many of the kind of base materials and food items as we can as we start to explore a bit more. Yeah, the major things that we're kind of looking out for, I suppose, are the Pig King, beefalo herds. We also want to kind of know where the marble statues are. So they're kind of like chess pieces. Good to know where they are on the map. We will want to go and take them down at some point, so we can get some gears out of them. Don't need saplings anymore. We've got more than enough. Come on. Let's have a quick look at the map. We know the swamp, so yeah, we need to head up this way, really. Careful near those killer bees. So this is the location of one of the boss fights, I believe. As I've said, though, bosses are at least during the second year at some point for me. I'm just trying to focus on surviving this game, to be perfectly honest. I'm by no means an expert. I've played the base game a fair amount, but I'm really not too great at this. So yeah, survival is the name of the game. Anything on top of that is just a bonus. Oh dear, we're almost starving. Do we build a fire? Yeah, I suppose we do. Let's get a little campfire going. Let's cook carrot. Go, bit more full now. we've actually come into a dead end. Ah, crud. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Oh, no. Oof, that was close. Oh, my God. This is so dodgy. Again, stop. I need to build another light just to replace this one, but that was a lot of bees. Hey, Zero. It's going good, thanks. How about yourself? What are you up to today? Are you an experienced Don't Starve player? And if so, do you have any tips for me? 'Cause I need them. Oh, save the king. I mean, you no harm. I just want your berries. Decently experienced. If you do have any tips for me, but are you playing DST alone? Yes, yes, I am. I'm new to Don't Starve Together, but I've played the base game Don't Starve a reasonable amount. Build a base, not just yet. I want to do a bit more kind of searching and exploring before I pull that trigger. Um, I've prototyped the machine, so it's ready to go when I am happy to find a place to settle down. But yeah, the base is I don't feel as though I'm there at that point just yet. Need to actually find somewhere. It's I've yet to find anything on the map that we actually need. Day 5 is awfully late to have not been base building by this stage. But it is starting to panic me a little bit. But it's what it is. Yeah, yeah. I was saying a little bit earlier, Zero, that the main objective for me in this run through is literally just survival. I'm not too bothered about going, taking down the bosses and things like that. I mean, if things go really successfully and I can do some way down the line, I'll give it a go. But yeah, the most important thing really is for me to not die. That's my very, very, very basic objective. Don't die. Already done that once today on day 2, so I was just like, right, let's do a do-over. Let's try again. Ooh, that's super useful to know. Thank you so much, Zero. That is a very, very, very good piece of advice. Do you also play with viewers sometime? I'm actually hoping to do a co-op run through with a friend of mine pretty soon. Um, he's also a streamer. Well, more of a YouTuber than a streamer, I suppose. But yeah, I'd like to do a playthrough with viewers as well. Yeah, that's something I'll absolutely start to think about. Yeah, if you give me a follow on Twitch, that would really, really help me out. But it'll also mean I'll be able to find you, and yeah, we can perhaps. Oops, daisy. Let's not go back into the swamp. But yeah, I'll be able to find you, and we can perhaps try and figure out a time that we could play. Don't Starve together. There are killer bees everywhere. Yes, there are indeed. I know where I need to go now. Just need to keep heading north. And we should get out of the killer bee zone. Great. So let's explore over this way then. Hello, Mr. McCoy. Yes, Mr. McCoy is who I will be co-oping this with. So, hello, thank you for joining me. Roy is even less experienced on Don't Starve than I am, and I'm not particularly experienced. So it should be an interesting experiment to see how quickly we die. Right. I've already kind of explored that coastline, so we'll just try and scoot on to the next bit. Don't you be getting good at this without me. Trust me, that is not going to happen anytime soon. You may have missed it earlier, but yeah, I got to the end of day 2 and then ran out of lights. Couldn't build any more lights. Forgot that I could set trees on fire and died. So yeah, that was a really, really, really great start to the stream. Oh, must remember hold space. Yeah, again, thank you so much for that that tip, Zero. Holding space rather than having to click things like I was just doing, because I once again forgot. It's going to be way, way better. Excellent. I found a road. I would like to do a bit more exploring now. I mean, we've got a fair amount of resources. Really, I just need to find the things on the map that are going to be useful. Yeah, pigs and spiders going to war over here. Grab that meat. Hoping the pigs. More monster meat. I'm not really going to be able to do anything with monster meat right now, but that's okay. Right. Oops, daisy. Let's pick a fight. Don't want Charlie creeping up on us, taking us out for a second time in this session. Food situation is once again a little bit dire. Can't really do a great deal about it right now because I need to hold the light. Will this light last? Probably not. Let's build another before it becomes an issue. Sorry, I must have missed a bunch of messages there. I hope you'll be there when we co-op. Sounds like I could learn a thing or two from you. Sure, I'll try to. How is gold dire? You found a gold biome. No, gold is fine. Gold's not a problem. I just really, really, really need to find the Pig King or some beefalo. One or the other would be fine. But I need at least one. just not finding. Oh, hold on. Food is again pretty diabolical. No, don't do that. Hey, don't need to eat for 2 days now, and we've got some leftovers as well. So just kind of keep topping up as we're going along. Nice. Let's find those twigs together. Yes, the next goal is crock pot to make some better food. Yes, absolutely it is. As soon as I can find a spot to build the base, as I say, all I want to find is either the Pig King or the Beefalo herd. Once I find one or the other, I will start laying down some roots and crock potting some food and all of the other good base building stuff. I would never normally leave it until day. Oh, walrus camp. Good to know that that's there. Oh dear, that is Spider Central. Um, oh, the spiders. I have to try and thin the herd at some point because the spiders could start to take over the map if that's not dealt with. Yes, yeah. Do not cook all your food immediately unless you're eating it right now. To the best of my knowledge, in the base game, at least, if you just leave everything inside the crock pot, it keeps it doesn't start to decay. Yes, gears over here. So we'll be trying to take them down for gears so we can get some. Oh, that's for DS only. That's a shame. So yeah, my old tactic of just having like 6 crock pots with I forget the name of the meal, but I always used to make the same meal. It's like 2 morsels, some monster meat, and some honey. It makes like honeyed ham or something like that. I used to have like 5 of those. Oh, okay. So we have boss area over here. Oh, wow. Boss over there. We will not be going anywhere near. Just make meatballs. Yeah, again, I think some of the recipes that are good in the base game are less so in Don't Starve Together. So I'm gonna have to learn some new recipes. I know for Wilson as well, he gets kind of added benefit from bacon and eggs. So I suppose, well, that's the main reason I went and got those 8 reeds before, so that I can get a birdie and get them laying some eggs so I can make bacon and eggs. Right. I am puzzled. So it must be on the other side of the swamp biome. Um, right. Just gotta make my way down there then. Yeah, I have not been successful in um, finding things on the map at all. A bit of a nightmare, to be perfectly honest. Had to check that I was still going the right way. Yeah, I do want to experiment with some of the other players, but again, just as this is my first time playing through Don't Starve Together, I wanted someone that I was a bit more familiar with. That's Wilson. So, whoopsie daisy. Wait. Hey, um, if I'm quick, I can probably get through the swamp, but I do have to be quick because it is quickly approaching nightfall. I would rather not be in the swamp at night. Ah, hallelujah. Beefalo. And no doubt the Pig King is like just at the end of this road as well. Um, let's get the torch now. Ooh, Mandrake. Shouldn't pick Mandrakes at night though, if I remember correctly. It's supposed to pick them up during the day. This torch should last until morning. Wow, day 7, and I've still not even started putting down the even the beginnings of a base.